Hey, you guys. Look. It's looking so good. I love it. This is our granny square blanket, and I thought today we'd get back to work on it because I've had a few days off. I started working yesterday on a project I thought I was going to start. I thought. And I decided I hated it. So I frogged it because that's what you do when you don't like something, right? You frog it. Well, that's what I did. I frogged that bad boy. And that yarn, as gorgeous as it is going to continue to sit in my closet and wait for the day that I'm ready for the perfect project for it. But yesterday was not the day. It just was not the day at all. I tried. I really tried. I wanted to. It was a beautiful t-shirt yarn, you guys. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful rainbowy kind of not blanket. Goodness gracious. It's a beautiful rainbow kind of yarn, and I thought I would enjoy working with it, and I do. It's nice and soft to the touch against your fingers as you are working with it. What it's not is a soft fabric to work with once it's stitched. So it was making everything feel so tight and braided. And that's not what I was going for. So we frogged that project. And eventually we'll figure out a project that t-shirt yarn is meant for. Because I wasn't liking it. I just was not liking it. And we're going to frog this because Bee's talking and totally lost count of how many double crochets she had done for this granny stitch. Because that's what happens when Bee starts talking. There we go. Fixed. Now, this is really a gorgeous colorway. I absolutely love the different shades of the blue and the purples, and then this beautiful white, a gorgeous pop of white. Who would have thought that white could be so pretty? Well, in this blanket, it absolutely is. This is what happens. So, what are y'all working on today? I am curious. I have got this blanket, my Granny Stripes blanket. That's what I've decided to call it, Granny Stripes. Instead of the Granny Stitch Lines blanket. The gorgeous green and orange. And we will be working on that again in the next few days. As blankets, hello. You can never have too many at all. And I love them. I have my Karen anniversary cake here in a basket next to me. That's where it sits so that it stays nice and clean. That's where it sits. Not on the floor to get fuzz balls all over it because you work with Chanel yarn, you get a lot of fuzz balls, y'all. Really do. Absolutely beautiful. Love working on this thing. The granny square, the continuous granny square that I did first. It kind of made me realize how much I could actually love working with the granny stitches. Really gorgeous, gorgeous gorgeous blanket. Why does it feel like that's off? Not. It felt like it. Okay. Not going to second guess ourselves. We're just going to go for it. The only time we second guess ourselves is if we have messed up on the stitch count. Which we do from time to time around here because this bee does not count stitches. Stop. We make sure that we have 3 because can't be bothered to count. Yeah, it is July. The end of July at that. And I'm still working on blankets because that's what I like and that's what I've been doing. Although, I do have some other ideas for some other projects that I will be working on. Hopefully soon I'll be able to start focusing on those. I have Buddy 7 that needs to get done, Buddy 8 that needs to be sewn together. Buddy 9's finished. Buddy 10, I need to get back to him. Buddy 10 is just, he's been so patient. But then again, so is Buddy 7. But I'm kind of curious. Have any of you guys ever gotten really far into a plushie and then decide you don't like it and need to frog it? Any of y'all done that? Like, I'm talking like full body frogging for a large plushie. Because I'm thinking about it. I don't know why. I shouldn't. It's chenille. You don't want to do that. It's going to it's going to make it look very sparse if I do. And I know I shouldn't, and I should just finish it the way that it is right now. And it's fine because there's nothing wrong with the plushie necessarily, but it was turning out much larger than I had anticipated it. And I don't know that I'm in love with it because of the size. I don't know. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone and let it be what it wants to be. If it says it's going to be a big boy or a big girl, then it should be allowed to be that. But Bee's brain says, that's a little big. But I am curious, how many of you guys actually have had to frog an entire plushie before with chenille yarn or blanket yarn? Just, in general. I know they call it blanket yarn. I really don't like to call it that just because you don't have to just make blankets with chenille yarn, you guys. A lot of people make plushies with blanket yarn, right? And I make blankets with chenille. Sometimes. Not always. And I know, chenille's just the fancier word for blanket yarn. But they're a little different in my opinion. I think of chenille more like a shiny blanket yarn. Still thick like blanket yarn because of the size, so the weight, right? Like not how heavy it is, but like the actual size of the yarn. I don't know. I guess that's the difference for me is blanket yarn. I think more a Bernat blanket that's not a shiny kind of yarn. And then for chenille, I think of it more along the lines of one step down from velvet. Like it's not velvet, but it kind of looks that shiny look to it. I don't know. That's my thinking on it anyway. Guys, I can't wait to finish this blanket. It's going to be so pretty when it's completed. I've really fallen in love with this particular set of colors together. Purples and the blues. So pretty. Gorgeous. The corners always turn out. They look so good. There you go. Do any of y'all have any big plans for August? Because I know that's when school starts back up for most people. It's sometime in August. What have you guys got planned before school starts back? What you see is what you get from me. I will be continuing on my journey here of making blankets and other adorable things too. Like in August, I would like to get back to working on some of the plushies that I have going currently. Yeah, there's one project I've been thinking about a lot lately, and it makes a lot of sense just because, I mean, I'm Bee, but I have never once made a crocheted bee. Never once. Never once. And I've been thinking about it quite a bit lately, and I'm like, I don't want to make it just because everybody makes crocheted bees, because that's not that's not the direction that I wanted to go. Like I want everything to be one of a kind. So then I was like, well, bees are done so many different ways already, and do I really want to do what everyone else is doing? No, I don't. And I won't follow a pattern, obviously, because that's what I do. I just do it my own way. But, like, there's only so many. I feel like there's only so many ways you can do something. And I know that's not true. You just have to be very creative. And although I'm creative, I don't know how else to make a bee look. So I'm going to think on it a little bit more. And maybe sometime here in August, maybe I'll just finally just take that leap and just go ahead and make a bee. Because, it's kind of silly that bee doesn't make bees. Kind of silly. My daughter, who also crochets, the one who got me into crocheting, she is making dress. Y'all, I'm not kidding. This is the first time that she's made. Well, I shouldn't say it's the first time she's made wearables because it's not. She's made a scarf. She's made a shawl. She loves that shawl. Um, Little too warm for our neck of the woods because we live, well, we live in the very deep south. We'll just put it that way. And you don't get the kind of weather that you need a shawl for here. Just don't. Or a scarf for that matter. But anyway, she's made some gorgeous ones. And now she's working on this beautiful dress. And she's making it from a pattern. However, she's had to alter the pattern, obviously, to fit her size. And she's doing an amazing job. She doesn't have a lot of confidence in herself when it comes to her ability to alter a pattern. But she's doing it. And she emailed the maker, the creator of that particular dress, and she's like, I'm not coming up with the right numbers. What am I doing wrong? That creator was such a sweetheart. I'm not sure who it was, but she said, you need to breathe. You're doing it perfectly well. Everything that you're doing, your numbers seem to be correct because it looks right. And that just took a weight off my daughter's shoulders, and I love that. And I wish she had a little bit more faith in herself that she is able to do those types of things because she's altered patterns before, just never, for a dress. And this is her first dress. So I'm proud of her because she has just went way out of her comfort zone because she's a plushie maker. She loves to make plushies. But she's very quickly finding a new love for wearables. And that's amazing because I would not have the patience for that at all. Like, I'm a patient person, but I'm not that patient. We are almost to the end of this round, you guys. I am still on cake one of this particular blanket. I have two cakes to do for this, and it's already so big, you guys. Look at that. It's already that big. And My Karen cake is just to the point, well, probably when I started this round, just getting to the point where it's collapsing because center pull. And so it's just starting to collapse down a little. So I still have quite a bit to go in this cake. I should be able to get maybe another 2 complete rounds, maybe 3. If I can get 3, that'd be amazing. Because as you know, you use more yarn, the more rounds you do, because the rounds are bigger. Just been such a fun project. Wow, I can really not talk today. Words are apparently very difficult today. I apologize for being tongue-tied. It has definitely been a hard talk day. It's just beautiful. I'm loving that marbled look to the purple, the blue. Like some of them are marbled and some are not. Guys, we are almost there. We did it. We got to the end of that round, you guys. We did. Finished that round. Makes me so happy. Why am I singing? Good Lord, don't do that. Nobody wants to hear that beat. Right. All right, you guys, I think that's going to do it for me today. Thank you for joining me. I will see you again here next time in the quiet place. Until then, be you always. Bye, yeah.